These signs your body may be telling you how well you'll age after baby. Let me tell you something I wish more people understood before they grew old. When you are young, you think you have plenty of time. You worry about your job, your money, your children, your house, the things that seem urgent today. And then, almost without noticing, the years begin to pass. One morning, you look in the mirror and realize that the person looking back at you has lived through 7 decades. And suddenly, one question becomes much more important than all the others. How many good years do I have left? Not simply how many years, but how many years can I still walk without fear? How many years can I still climb the stairs? How many years can I still wake up with a clear mind, enjoy a meal, laugh with someone I love, and live without depending on someone else for every little thing? I remember an old man once telling me, growing old doesn't frighten me. Losing the ability to live my own life does. Those words stayed with me. Because the truth is, your body often whispers long before it screams. It may whisper through the way you walk, through the strength of your hands, through your balance, through the way you sleep, through your appetite, through the way you handle stress, and even through the people you keep around you. These things may seem ordinary, but together they can tell a remarkable story about how your body is aging. And today, I want to share 7 signs that may reveal how well you're aging after 70. But please remember this. These are not a crystal ball predicting exactly how long you will live. They are clues, patterns associated with healthy aging that doctors and researchers have observed again and again. And here's something even more important. A warning sign is not a death sentence. Sometimes it is simply your body's way of saying, please pay attention to me. So before we begin, I want you to make a little promise to yourself. Don't listen to this video thinking about someone else. Listen while thinking about you. And as you hear each sign, ask yourself, is my body still strong, or has it been quietly asking me for help? If you believe these lessons about aging are worth passing on, subscribe to After 60 Life Wisdom and stay with us. Here we talk about the things many people wish someone had told them earlier in life. And I'd love to hear from you. How old are you? And what is one thing you hope your body will still allow you to do 10 years from now? Tell me in the comments. Now, sit back for a moment. Let's have a conversation about growing older. Sign 1, the way you walk. There is something fascinating about walking. We do it so often that we stop thinking about it. But your walk is actually a conversation between your brain, your muscles, your heart, your joints, and your nervous system. Every step tells a story. Years ago, I knew a man named Joe. He was in his 70s, and every morning he walked around his neighborhood. He wasn't trying to win a race. He simply walked. His back was reasonably straight. His steps were steady. He could turn a corner without hesitation. He could cross the street, climb a few stairs, and walk with friends without constantly searching for somewhere to sit down. Then there was Frank. Frank had once been just as active, but little by little, his walking changed. His steps became shorter. He walked more slowly. He began avoiding stairs. He needed more breaks. Sometimes he felt unsteady. At first, Frank laughed about it. "I'm getting old," he would say. And perhaps you have said something similar. But here's the lesson I want you to remember. Getting older is natural. Becoming weaker without paying attention is something different. Walking speed can reflect muscle strength, cardiovascular fitness, balance, joint function, and overall physical resilience. When your walking ability declines significantly, it can sometimes be an early clue that something else is changing inside the body. And that matters because weakness can create a vicious cycle. You walk less because you're tired. You become less active. Your muscles weaken. You become less confident. You walk even less. And eventually, ordinary things begin to feel difficult. But here is the good news. You don't have to wait until you become frail to do something about it. Walk around your home. Walk outside. Take the stairs if it is safe for you. Stand up regularly. Work on your leg strength. Work on your balance. Small movements, repeated consistently, can matter enormously. So let me ask you something. When you walk with other people, are you usually the one keeping up or the one falling behind? Don't be embarrassed by your answer. Be honest with yourself. Because sometimes the first step toward protecting your future is simply noticing what has changed. Sign 2, the strength of your hands. Now let me tell you about something surprisingly simple: your hands. Think about everything your hands allow you to do. Open a jar, carry groceries, hold a cup of coffee, button your shirt, shake someone's hand, pick up your grandchildren, write your name, reach for the things you love. A strong grip isn't just about strong hands. It can reflect your overall muscle strength and physical function. I once imagined two men of the same age. Both had lived long lives, but one continued carrying groceries, gardening, walking, lifting light objects, and staying physically active. The other gradually stopped using his muscles. Then one day something small happened. He couldn't open a bottle. He laughed it off. But another month passed, and carrying a grocery bag became difficult. Then lifting something from a shelf became uncomfortable. He thought these were simply little inconveniences. But sometimes, the little things are the things we should pay attention to. Muscle loss can happen gradually as we age. And when strength disappears, independence can disappear with it. So ask yourself, can you still carry the things you used to carry? Can you open a stubborn jar? Can you rise from a chair without using your hands? Can you comfortably carry a light bag? If you've noticed a significant decline, don't panic, and don't assume it's just old age. Talk to a healthcare professional if the change is concerning or unexplained. And if you're able to exercise safely, simple strength exercises can help preserve muscle. Even ordinary activities, gardening, carrying light objects, household chores, can keep your body engaged. Remember this, you don't have to become an athlete at 70 or 80. You simply need to keep giving your muscles a reason to stay. And if you're still with me, I'd like you to do something. Look at your hands. Those hands have probably worked for you for decades. They've cooked meals, held babies, built things, comforted people, worked through difficult years. What is one thing your hands have helped you do that you're most grateful for? Tell me in the comments. Sometimes remembering what our bodies have done for us makes us appreciate them a little more. Sign 3, your ability to keep your balance. Now, this one deserves your attention, because balance is something we don't appreciate until we begin to lose it. When we're young, we trip and recover without thinking. As we grow older, one fall can change everything. A broken bone, a hospital stay, weeks of recovery, and sometimes a loss of confidence that takes much longer to heal than the injury itself. There is a simple reason doctors and researchers pay attention to balance. Your ability to remain steady depends on your muscles, vision, inner ear, nervous system, and brain working together. That's a lot of machinery behind one simple act: standing. Imagine an older woman named Carol. She practices gentle movement every day. She walks, she stretches, she occasionally works on her balance while holding onto a stable surface for safety. Now imagine Nancy. She rarely exercises. She spends most of her day sitting. When she turns quickly, she feels unsteady. When she gets out of bed at night, she reaches for the furniture. At first, she tells herself, that's just what happens when you get old. But perhaps it doesn't have to be. Balance can often be trained. Strength can often be maintained, and confidence can often be rebuilt. If you're going to test your balance, please do it safely, near a sturdy surface, and never risk a fall just to prove something to yourself. The goal isn't to impress anyone. The goal is to remain independent. So ask yourself, when was the last time you noticed yourself becoming less steady? And here's a deeper question. If you lost your balance tomorrow, would your home be prepared to protect you? Sometimes aging well isn't about doing more. It's about removing the dangers that could take away our independence. HAP sign 4. The quality of your sleep. There's another message your body sends every night. It's called sleep. When I was younger, I thought sleep was simply something that got in the way of getting things done. As I've grown older, I've learned better. Sleep is when the body gets a chance to repair. It supports the immune system, brain function, mood, and many other aspects of health. But many older adults begin treating poor sleep as something they simply have to accept. They wake up several times, they lie awake at night, they wake too early, they feel tired during the day, and eventually they say, "Well, I'm old. What do you expect?" But poor sleep isn't always something you should simply accept. Sometimes it can be connected to stress, medications, lifestyle habits, pain, sleep apnea, or other health concerns. Think about Henry. He keeps a relatively consistent sleep routine. His bedroom is quiet and comfortable. He gets natural light during the day. He tries to keep his evenings calm. He wakes up feeling reasonably refreshed. Now think about Bill. He spends late nights watching television. He drinks caffeine late in the day. His sleep is broken. He wakes repeatedly, and every morning he feels like he never truly rested. Over time, the difference becomes noticeable. His mood changes. His concentration suffers. His energy disappears, and he begins wondering why he doesn't feel like himself anymore. So tonight, before you close your eyes, ask yourself, am I giving my body the rest it needs, or am I simply asking it to keep going? That question may be more important than you think. And if you've been struggling with persistent sleep problems, especially loud snoring, breathing pauses, severe daytime sleepiness, or unexplained exhaustion, speak with a healthcare professional. Sometimes better aging begins with better sleep. Sign 5. Your appetite and the way you eat. There's another change that can happen quietly. Food stops being interesting. You eat less. You skip meals. You lose weight without trying. You feel full quickly. You tell yourself, I just don't need as much food anymore. Sometimes that's true. But sometimes, a significant change in appetite is your body's way of telling you something needs attention. Think of Margaret. She still enjoys sitting down for a good meal. She eats a variety of foods. She gets protein, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats. She enjoys meals with friends and family. Food is not simply fuel for her. It is part of her enjoyment of life. Then there is Susan. Her appetite has slowly disappeared. She skips breakfast. Lunch becomes a snack. Dinner becomes something she eats only because she knows she should. She loses weight without intending to. She becomes tired more easily, and her muscles begin to weaken. This is important because inadequate nutrition can contribute to muscle loss and frailty. So don't just ask, am I eating less? Ask, am I nourishing myself? Are you getting enough protein? Are you drinking enough fluids? Are you eating a variety of nutritious foods? Are you still enjoying your meals? And perhaps the most important question, have you lost weight without trying? If your appetite has changed significantly, or you've experienced unexplained weight loss, don't ignore it. Speak with a healthcare professional. Your body deserves your attention. After all, you've spent decades taking care of everyone else. It's okay to take care of yourself now. Sign 6. How you handle stress. Now we're getting to something deeper, something you cannot see in the mirror, the way you carry stress. I've learned something over the years. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can learn how to respond. Imagine two people facing the same difficult news. John takes a breath. He talks to someone he trusts. He goes for a walk. He asks, what can I actually do about this? Richard reacts differently. He lies awake thinking about every possible disaster. He replays old arguments. He worries about things he cannot change. He carries yesterday into today and tomorrow into today. And eventually, his body pays the price. Chronic stress can affect sleep, blood pressure, mood, immune function, and overall health. That's why emotional resilience becomes so important as we age. You don't have to pretend everything is fine. Wise people still cry. They still worry, they still feel lonely, they still have bad days. The difference is that they learn how to come back from those moments. They know when to ask for help. They know what they can control. And they learn to let go of some things that are no longer worth carrying. So let me ask you something personal. What is one worry you have been carrying for far too long? And if you could put down just one burden today, what would it be? You don't have to tell us the whole story. You can simply write, "I'm learning to let go." Sometimes even those 4 words can be a beginning. Sign 7. The people you keep close. And now we come to perhaps the most overlooked sign of all. Not your blood pressure, not your walking speed, not your diet, your relationships. As we grow older, our world can become smaller. Friends move away. People we love pass on. Children become busy. Grandchildren grow up. And sometimes, without realizing it, we begin spending more and more days alone. I remember hearing an older woman say, "I don't want to bother my children." Those words broke my heart because she wasn't asking for too much. She was asking for connection. Human beings were never designed to live completely alone. Meaningful relationships can give us purpose, emotional support, mental stimulation, and a reason to get up in the morning. Consider Eleanor. She calls an old friend. She attends a community gathering. She talks with her neighbors. She visits family. She volunteers. Her life isn't perfect, but she feels connected. Then there is Barbara. After losing someone she loved, she slowly withdrew. She stopped calling people. She stopped attending gatherings. She told herself everyone was too busy. Eventually, loneliness became a habit. And here's something I want you to remember. You don't need hundreds of friends. You need a few people with whom you can be real. Someone you can laugh with. Someone you can call when you're having a difficult day. Someone who knows your story. And sometimes, you can be that person for someone else. Maybe there's an old friend you've been thinking about. Maybe there's a brother or sister you haven't called. Maybe there's a neighbor who seems lonely. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Pick up the phone, send the message, knock on the door. Because sometimes the phone call you make today may brighten someone else's entire week, and perhaps even your own. The real lesson about aging. So we've reached the end of our 7 signs, but let me tell you what I believe is the most important lesson. These signs are not here to tell you exactly when your life will end. No one can promise you that. They are here to help you notice how your body and your life are changing. Your walking, your strength, your balance, your sleep, your appetite, your ability to handle stress, and your connection with other people. Think of them as 7 little windows. When you look through them, you may see things that need attention, but you may also see something beautiful. You may realize, I still have time to walk more, time to become stronger, time to sleep better, time to eat better, time to forgive someone, time to call an old friend, time to tell your family that you love them, time to stop worrying about things that no longer matter. Because perhaps the greatest mistake we make as we grow older is believing that our best days are automatically behind us. They don't have to be. You may not be able to turn back the clock, but you can still decide what you do with the hours that remain. So I want to leave you with one final question. If you were given 10 more healthy years, what would you do differently? Would you travel somewhere? Spend more time with your children? Play with your grandchildren? Take better care of your body? Forgive someone? Or perhaps simply wake up each morning and appreciate the fact that you are still here? Tell me in the comments. Don't just write what you think sounds good. Write something your future self would be proud to read. And if this conversation gave you even one useful idea, consider subscribing to After 60 Life Wisdom. We are building a community for people who understand that growing older isn't about becoming less. It's about becoming wiser about what truly matters. Take care of your body, protect your independence, stay close to the people you love, and never be ashamed to ask for help when you need it. Because getting older is not the end of the story. It is another chapter. And if you're still here, my friend, you still have a story to write. I'll see you in the next one.